Hi, my name is Nick Enck, and I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of recycling and what programs need to be changed in the city of Green Bay. Currently, the city is going through a program called Keep America Beautiful. This program is okay, but it doesn't really do anything else for the community other than recycling plastic materials or just materials in general and repurposing them into other usable structures such as shipping pallets or park benches, stuff like that. My proposal is that we use a system called or we go through a company called TerraCycle. They use products called zero waste boxes. The zero waste boxes they they are like the Keep America Beautiful receptacles, but the program in and of itself is much different. So it might they also repurpose the material into usable structures such as, like I said, such as park benches, shipping pallets, stuff like that. But they also sell these materials to local companies, and they use the proceeds. They donate a portion of the proceeds to public charity to service companies, service structures such as um, public schools, libraries, law enforcement, stuff like that. They also donate to a variety of charities. It all kind of depends on what the city would like TerraCycle to do with that money. I have a presentation. I'll show you guys a second. All right. So, recycling the bay. Okay. So, let's talk about what items are going to be put into these receptacles. First of all, cigarettes are just one of is the most popular item used. Cigarettes and fast food waste are the most common type of litter. Most common form of litter cigarettes are the most common form of litter, uh, accounting for 50% of litter found. And the chemicals found in cigarettes, they're lethal to the wildlife who ingest it. Uh, the research that I did from statisticbrain.com, they said that as little as zero point 0.2 milligrams of nicotine that are consumed by dogs and other small animals, that can be a lethal dose of nicotine to the animal system. So we definitely don't want animals and creatures in the ecosystem to consume cigarettes and cigarette butts. Cigarette butts, which are made out of plastic, they are undigestible in the animal body. There have been many pictures that depict rabbit. Like, for example, there's a picture of a rabbit who consumed a whole bunch of cigarette butts, and they were undigestible in the rabbit system, causing it to die from malnutrition. Um, uh, and this is because of the roughly trillions of cigarette butts that are found littered each year. Um, so it's definitely a problem that needs to be addressed. We should this is why the TerraCycle boxes would be so useful. Um, the second most common form of litter is fast food waste. Uh, these are more than just the paper bags that you get at McDonald's. Those are a little bit easier to break down. The ones I'm talking about are ones like styrofoam, the little plastic soda cups that you get with your meal. Usually when people get this stuff, they usually just throw and they're finished with it. They don't even think twice. They just throw it right out the window, throw it out into the ditch or a culvert, and it just stays there. They don't think anything of it. They think oh, it'll just get picked up by an animal. Well, we need to change that way of thinking. We need to, and this is because there are not enough proper proper disposal areas, such as the TerraCycle zero waste boxes. So as I said before, I'm proposing a new program for the city of Green Bay to implement. Um, uh, like I said, the TerraCycle waste boxes are my preferred method. Um, they are privately funded by companies such as Kellogg's Brand and 3M. These are some big companies. They're backing the TerraCycle program. They're backing these zero waste boxes, and like I said, the fact that they're privately funded means that it won't cost anything to the taxpayer or anything to the city. It'll be completely free to the city, and all we have to do is just find participants to set them up in their in the buildings. Um, they use materials like cigarette butts and plastic waste to make things like shipping pallets and park benches. Like I said before, these are things that can be used by companies, by production companies, or really just companies in general, to reduce waste. They're good alternatives to the wood benches and the wood pallets that are normally used. These use trees which get cut down in rainforests and just forests in general. They get cut down, so this would cut down also on a lot of deforestation incidents. Like I said before, currently the city uses the recycling receptacles from the Keep America Beautiful program, or KAB. It's a good program, but like I said, their proceeds they don't donate any of the proceeds. They keep it for themselves, which is all good and well for them. But in reality, we're all in this together. We should all form together, come together, and realize that, you know what, we need to figure out a way to reduce waste and keep the planet clean, and keep the improper disposal to a minimum. All right, guys. Well, that finishes up my presentation. I hope you all enjoyed it. I guess to conclude, all I have to say is we're all in this together. The best analogy I can think of is if you've ever had roommates, no one likes a dirty roommate. I like to think of all of us as the world as our home. Nobody wants a dirty roommate. We all need to band together. We all need to figure out ways to keep our world clean. Whether that means throwing them in the trash, or throwing them in the trash instead of throwing them in the ditch, or properly disposing, throwing a cup in the recycling bin instead of throwing it in the garbage bin. These are all little things that add up. Whether it's recycling bins given to us by the city, or their TerraCycle boxes that they repurpose the plastic material into usable products, or they just dispose of them, and then like I said, on top of that, they donate to a charitable organization and public school systems. All right, I hope you all enjoyed the presentation. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.